Hey guys, it's Postbox Pat. Welcome back to a brand new map change video in version 34.3 to Sabrina Carpenter update. The first map change we're going to jump straight into is outside of Foxy, and you will find this at a Dilbit Mine POI. This has been under construction for the last few weeks or so, but we've now got some big developments inside of here with new boxes outside of the entire POI. Maybe some working or failed machines which have been dumped out of the front, or maybe they're being delivered. I'm not too sure. By the looks of it, it looks like they've been dumped, but we'll find out as we do go in and see how many machines are in there. Lovely little POI. I love the platform, the design to this area, the boxes are in cool positions, and it's nice to actually have a development as a POI in this sort of area of the map. We just not had one in a while, and it's nice to get one over at Foxy. So let's go inside of the Floodgates mine, and you can go inside and just see what's going on. There's a few chests as well and some sort of minecart type little boxes, I guess. Inside of here, you've got all of the Dilbit machines stacked on top of each other and all of the gold, which has been mined out by Fletcher Kane himself and his army. So really cool to see that going on. We've also got the connection with the pipes up top, which don't really seem to be connecting with anything. I think they just feel a bit random in here. Maybe like an AC maybe, or an aircon unit. Maybe that's maybe what they're originally designed for. But yeah, that's what we have in there. Also in Toy Box, if you've been living underneath some sort of rock, I've just added in all of the new ballistic weapons and the Zappatron and the guided missile. They're all in here right now. You can find them in the spawn at the top. Go and give them a go. Go and give them a try. The ballistic ones are super fun, super OP. There's also some new consumables which increase movement speed, reload speed, and weapon change. And the other one is a fire explosive grenade as well. So both of them are super fun, definitely worth trying out. You've got all the different new items. You've got Zappatrons, obviously you've got the guided missile, and the new kind of ballistic weapons, which will only be in for a limited time just because I think they're already quite OP. But let me know in the comments what you think of the ballistic weapons inside of Creative, inside the Toy Box. Would mean the world to me if you guys could go and give it a go and let me know. Also, last week I missed a map change, which was the Sabrina Carpenter update hint map change. I just want to show it off because I missed it. Maybe many of you haven't seen it. Many of you may have seen it, depends where you drop. If you drop over here, over by Canyon, then you probably have seen it. But if you don't drop over here, you may have not seen it. And it's inside of here, it's just a little purple wall with a big kiss on, and obviously a guitar and a mic stand, which was the hint for Sabrina Carpenter getting added in. Here's her trailer, and you can see her cosmetics and outfits. They're pretty lovely. If you are buying any of these, don't forget to pop in code POST to your item shop. It does go a long way and help support the channel even further if you are, because just in general, it's only 5%, but every little helps, and you guys supporting really does go a long way. So thank you everyone doing that, who's been supporting me as a creator with a creator code, or has been supporting my maps, Toybox or 50 Fashion. Okay, our next map change is going to be coming in over at the Meadows. This one again is a interesting map change, and one that I kind of want to mention because Daigo is back in town. He's the one that we want to be looking at for this, because this is an interesting map change which I think many of you will want to check out and may even land over here if you do get the opportunity. So I don't see why not. So inside of here, you've obviously got the masked store, which is on the right to me right now. This is Daigo's store, I assume, where he was selling some of his normal masks before they were enchanted. And then obviously we do have around this outside this purple mist. This is most likely going to leave up to a live event, and we'll go over where the live event possibly could be in a second, and another map change relating to it. But this is all leading up to it. We've obviously got the purple smoke going around, which is crucial. And if you go into his basement even further down, you'll find that the machine which once created the powerful masks is now being overloaded with this purple substance. I wonder if it's creating something else, or if it's calling out for a mask, or it's creating something entirely new, which will transition us into season 3, which is rumored to be heavily, or 90% confirmed, to be a Star Wars themed. It is rumored that possibly the Death Star could make an appearance as well next season, which will be quite exciting for the Fortnite universe. I hope on the storyline side we do see maybe something that gets carried over throughout the chapter rather than it just passively going into the next season, which is not really what I want, but I feel like they have been doing that for the last chapters, at least the last 2 anyway. Also, here's the little audio logs before we jump into the final map change. Listen to them because they do give you a clue of what exactly is going on and why they don't need Midas anymore. It's quite interesting.
The mask on the wall, it's glowing. Oh, that puff. He actually did it. Sir, you asked me to inform you when Daigo completed his tests. And were they successful? It seems so. Excellent. Omega Squad may have located Midas. Take him out. Oh, don't. With the mask in play, it hardly matters anymore. Tell me again, what does it look like? Well, it's a mask. And it glows. But not with light. Something more, sinister. Perfect. We're proceeding to the portal phase shortly. It's all
The final map change I want to move on to is going to be over at Mossy. This is going to be this tree here, which will be removed to be replaced by this portal, which will lead up to the live event and be the final map change before the event does take place, depending on if they add any chairs and stuff like that. I assume they probably won't for this one. This will either lead us into the end of season 2 and explain what happened with all the characters, or it'll just be completely ignored and it'll just go straight to the Star Wars collab. So we'll have to wait and see what Fletcher Kane has up his sleeve. I feel like a lot of people enjoyed Fletcher Kane, but only time will tell if people actually liked him or not as a boss or a character in the Fortnite storyline. I really did like him. I think he was cool, so killing him off this early would be annoying, but maybe that's what they want to do and get away from this kind of seasonal lore and get it more as like a standpoint. But I feel like collabing with Star Wars probably isn't the way to do that. I feel like there is definitely better options to revive the storyline, and maybe Star Wars won't even have anything to do with the lore at all, which makes it less and less likely that it will ever be revived. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to go and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. There's all the map changes for you guys. Go and try out Toy Box as well. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.